Morning everyone, let's go with the Python coding ahead. So first of all, let's open Python in our laptop. So I'm going to open it. I have already saved my program. You can also save it before executing. Okay. So you can see I'm going to open the program. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you about print statement. What does this statement do in Python? So basically print statement in Python is used to print a message on the screen. Like if I'm green, you need to use single or double inverted commas before or after the statement which you want to print it. Then only this code will run. Okay. Like in writing print green, then it will print green on the screen. So this print statement is mainly used for printing the statement on the screen. Okay. Like if I don't keep the inverted commas in a starting or ending of that particular statement. Like if I'm writing like this, not having inverted commas at the last, then you can see error arise. At the same time, we need to give inverted commas to both the sides for the not having error. Now I'm going to tell you about something about identifiers in Python. Identifiers in Python are basically identifiers in Python are basically the variables which do not have a fixed value. They do not have a constant value, we can say. Like in Python, what happens that there are some memory blocks. And in those memory blocks, we have some integer value stored. Like a memory block 100 is there, in which value 100 has been stored. So for naming that particular memory block, we require variables. Like if I'm writing a is equal to 100, if I am writing a is equal to 100, then you can see that the memory block 100 will be given name a, or you can say in another words, a variable has been assigned a value 100. So this basically means what basically means in Python. Like if I'm writing b is equal to 5, so it means that the block 5 has been assigned a name b, or you can say that b has been assigned a value b 5. Okay. Now if I'm going to run it or print it. Now I will not use the inverted commas before or after this statement, because I'm not going to print a. I'm going to print the value of a which has been assigned already in the coding. Okay, so when I will print it, then it will print 100 on the screen, because the value a has 100 on the screen. Okay, at the same time, if I'm writing print b, then it will print b on the screen 5. Okay, now I'm going to tell you something about arithmetic operators in Python. Like there are many arithmetic operators like addition, subtraction, which we used to study in math. There are basically four arithmetic operators. Now in Python there are seven arithmetic operators. Like the first one is addition operator. Now when I will write print a plus b, then it will just add the two numbers and display the sum on the screen. Like you can see from here 105 has been displayed. Okay, similarly we have subtraction operator, which basically what does it does subtraction between the two numbers. Like if I'm writing, then it will display the subtraction of the two numbers. At the same time, we have another operator which is known as multiplication operator. Okay, so if I'm writing a multiplication b, then it will multiply the both the numbers. So you can see, okay, so this is multiplication operator. Another operator we have division operators. This operator basically us the quotient in decimal form. Okay, it get us the quotient in decimal form. And another operator is there which is also used for quotient, but it does give our quotient in integer form, like that. You can see 20 will be displayed. So this is basically the difference between the two. The first one give the quotient in decimal form, and the second one give the quotient in integer form. Okay. Now if I am writing another statement, and this another is known as, हमारे पास इसको कहते हैं हम लोग exponentiation operator. Okay, so what does this do? This basically get the power of that given number. Like if I'm writing a a exponentiation b, so this basically means 100 to the power 5 will be displayed on the screen. I know it is a very big value, you can see. Okay, so 100 to the power 5 has been displayed on the screen. So this is the work of this operator. Now this is another operator we have, this basically return us the remainder of the two numbers whenever we divide them. So you can see the remainder has been returned 0, because the number are dividing that particular number exactly. So these are some operators in Python which are required for basic coding in Python. Okay, so for doing basic coding in Python, we require most of the time we require these operators. Okay, so and another thing I want to tell you, like a is equal to 100, b is equal to 100 is there, and if you don't want that this writing this whole statement in the print statement, you want another variable for that, so you can simply store a plus b in that variable. So what is the value of b at this moment? The value of d is a plus b, that is 105. So now you can simply print d. So if you want to not write such big coding in the print statement, then you can easily print the take the variable and then print it. Okay, see, you can see 105 has been printed. Okay, so this is basically, these are some basically operators which are very, we can say, required for the basic coding. Like I'm again reminding you once, like the first operator is that addition operator. It basically add the two numbers, and the second is subtraction, which basically gives us the subtraction between the two numbers. And the again next is multiplication operator. It basically multiply the two numbers. And the next is this one, this is division operator. It basically returns the quotient in decimal form. Okay, and this next one is flow division, and this basically returns the quotient in integer form. And the next is exponentiation operator. It basically returns the power of a number. Okay, like if I'm writing 2 to the power 3, then it will return 8. Okay, and the next one is modulus operator. It returns the remainder on the screen. Okay, so these are some, we can say, operators in Python, which are also known as arithmetic operator. These operators are very important for us to understand and to carry out a program successfully. Okay, so if you want to make a mathematical program or any test giving program, then you can use these operators, and we will be using these operators highly in our codings. Okay, so for today, this much only. Thank you and have a nice day, everyone.